78 Fight News here, and I got the brother Gambeino on the horn. What's up, Gam?
What's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. We're gonna chop it up about some boxing, man. We got a lot of stuff going on, a lot of rumors and shit like that. First rumor we got is Mayweather, his return. He could possibly be facing either Canelo Alvarez or a Timothy Bradley. Now, I already talked about the scene with Canelo, but what do you think of if Mayweather coming back fighting Timothy Bradley? What do you think of that fight?
It'll be an interesting fight given Tim Bradley's awkward head busting style, but he's a head monster. So, he'll have to avoid that. But, I think it will be, Mayweather really going to have to figure out Tim Bradley because his style is kind of awkward. He lunges in with the head and he grabs and stuff like that. But I think Mayweather would get him on a scorecard. I don't think it'll be a KO. But I would love to see that fight. Yeah.
Me too. I would love to see it. I think it's a good work for Mayweather and for Bradley. Really, I mean, on paper, you say Mayweather is supposed to win that fight, but like you say, Bradley is so awkward. I mean, I don't know how a fighter can really prepare for a Timothy Bradley. Mayweather just gifted like that. He can adjust, but I have to see. But I would give Mayweather a lot of credit if he fought Timothy Bradley because it's a young, in his prime, undefeated fighter. I mean, that looked good.
Right.
What do you think of the potential of Mayweather and Canelo?
Here's my deal on Canelo. I think Canelo is a good fighter. I'm not going to take anything away from him, but this is my problem I'm having with all these fighters, these young fighters that's coming out. Even Gary Russell. These guys, they fight these. Canelo been fighting a lot of washed up people that's over their time is over. Right. And they want to jump from fighting these like Gary Russell, these low level type fighters, and they want to jump in with big game. I mean, you gotta crawl before you walk. You can't. I don't like that. Right. So I don't think I would like to see Canelo fight, and if Canelo can fight, some other people that are B class and work his way up like everybody else had to do. Right.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I would definitely like to see Canelo earn a shot against Mayweather, but like I said before, I think Golden Boy is probably, if they do put him in there with Mayweather, they probably looking at the fact that Canelo at 21, 22 years old don't have nothing to lose if he fight Mayweather because he have everything to gain. Because if he go in there and he lose to Mayweather, everybody going to say, well, he lost to the best fighter in the world. If he put up a good fight, then it just raises his stock. If he beats him, then, shit, sky's the limit. So it really don't hurt Canelo to fight a Mayweather next year. Now, so I can understand why Golden Boy would put him in there. The only way it would hurt Canelo is if Floyd absolutely do an Arturo Gatti on him. Just destroy him. I think that would fuck up his confidence. You know what I mean?
Right, but we are at a point where Mayweather's he's gonna be 36 years old. That's coming up. He's getting older and he's inactive. You can't be that inactive fighting once a year. And then you just I don't see how he does it. But either you're gonna retire or I say at least fight at least twice a year, man.
Yeah. Keep them reflexes up, man. You don't want to walk up in there one day and realize you old at the wrong time.
Right. Canelo's strong. He's a strong guy. I mean, he has skills, but I think he's green. And what I mean by green, somebody asked me the other day what that meant. To me, he hadn't done much. He don't know. He's 22. I mean, what have you went through? Okay. So, but all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he wanted to fight the top guys. Fighting these bombs.
Right.
So,
all right. Speaking of that, man, what do you think of Adrian Broner? He got a big test coming up tomorrow against Antonio DeMarco for the WBC Lightweight Championship. What do you think of that fight?
I'm gonna be honest. I like Broner. I think Broner gonna walk through DeMarco. I think he's gonna walk through him. I went back and I watched his Edwin Valerio, whatever his dude's name, dude that choked himself out in the jail cell. Right. I went back and I watched that fight. Man, that dude was he was giving him the business, man.
He He would.
They could have took him out. Had he did some body work, it would have been game over. And see, Adrian Broner's a strong little dude. I seen on his Instagram, this dude squatting almost 300 pounds, man. And he goes to the body. He gonna chop him. He gonna chop him up. It ain't going to 6 rounds, man. He gonna walk through him like he's nobody.
Woo! Yeah, I tell you what, if Broner walked through DeMarco, man, it's gonna really tell me something, man. And you know, if he walked through DeMarco, then I'm gonna go ahead and say that I predict this dude is gonna be the next pay-per-view star, because DeMarco ain't a bum to me. Valerio was he was on another level as a fighter. I got a lot of respect for him, but DeMarco, I like his boxing ability. He's a tricky type of dude. He don't fight like the traditional Mexican fighter, and I think that he can give Broner some problems. But if Broner walks through this kid, I'm telling you, man. I mean, I don't see nobody else beating him at 135 pounds. Maybe he had problems with Matisse. Maybe, you know.
Let me ask you this: what division is Gambeino fighting in? I mean, he was gonna move up, but then I heard he's moving back. What division is he at? Is he 135? Is he one? I mean, where are you gonna fight at?
I don't know what the fuck up with Gambeino, man. I think Gambeino. Last I remember, he was a fucking one of them featherweight motherfuckers, and then he was supposed to fight Rios, and that didn't go through. So now I'm hearing that Gambeino is gonna come back at lightweight. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true. I got to holler at my source. Shout out to Carcino. That's my source. I'll be getting all my info from Carcino and shit. But yeah, I'm gonna probably have to look into that and see what's up with Gambeino. I don't know where he gonna fight at right now.
Now I think Broner, I'll wait till he gets to, because he's gonna have to move up here pretty soon. He's a big dude. You know, his daddy's big, so genetically he's gonna be a big dude. Right. I can't wait till he gets to 140. Then when he gets to 140, I want to see him fight like Lamont Peterson and stuff like that. Then we'll see, because I need him to get in the ring with somebody that got heart, and won't fold. Right. And got just as much power as he got, and gonna come at him and ain't gonna fight stupid and reckless. Then I'll be satisfied with. I mean, I already know Broner's good. Right. You know, but you know, he gonna walk through DeMarco, man. You watch. Ooh,
I hope he do, man. I hope he do. But I got a feeling this gonna be I got a feeling DeMarco might give Broner a little problems, man, until Broner adjusts. But I could be wrong. But what do you think of Abner Mares? Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get this right away. I don't like that nigga, man. Abner Mares, I don't like him because he got a nut fetish. He always attacking people in their nuts. And what do you think of him, the potential of him versus Nonito Donaire? Should Donaire beat his next opponent, I would say, how do you see a Mares versus Donaire potential fight happening?
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I really don't keep up on that division. Right. I'll try to watch Nonito Donaire, right, but I have to see the dude's face to know who he really is, man. Cause I don't be following that little that baby weight shit, man.
Yeah, that's like my brother. He don't watch nothing. He watched 140 pounds and up. Yeah,
man. That's it. I watched, when Nonito, when he fought Vic Darchinyan, and when they got them fights. But other than that, man, they too light. I mean, it's just, I don't know.
I feel you, man. What you think of Andre Ward, man? SOG, man. He thinking about they trying to finalize a fight with Kelly Pavlik, the Ghost, man. You think if that fight happens, you think Kelly Pavlik give him any problems?
No, man. Kelly Pavlik is stupid for trying to fight Andre Ward. It's going to look like Bernard Hopkins all over again. Yeah. He would have been better off fighting somebody similar to his style, like a Carl Froch or somebody like that, man. I heard they tried to make that fight happen, and nobody could agree on anything. But he's stupid. Once he gonna get decimated, dude. I want to see Ward fight fucking Darrell, man.
Yeah, but I want to see Darrell fight a couple more fights first. Cause
yeah, no doubt. Yeah.
I think Darrell got the talent, but he got the potential and shit. But man, he ain't fought nobody.
Yeah, he ain't fought in a year too. He fought last December.
Right.
So Kelly Pavlik, man, I think that's a bad move, man. Who did he fight last time? See, Kelly Pavlik is not preparing to fight. I mean, these are tune-up fights, but come on, Kelly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
he shouldn't took. I think Kelly Pavlik. See, Kelly Pavlik is a marketable fighter. Okay, what he needs to do instead of trying to fight Andre Ward right now, Kelly Pavlik. If I was Kelly Pavlik, I'd be fighting every 2-3 months. I'd be fighting another bum, just knocking their asses out, adding to my record, building up my hype, building up my fan base. You know, and then fighting that big money fight. But right now, he not gonna be ready for no Andre Ward. I don't see it. I mean, only way he can even give Andre Ward any kind of problems is if Andre Ward take this man lightly and Kelly Pavlik catch him with some bullshit. That's the only way I can see it.
Right. Let's talk about this. I mean, I'm kind of itching to talk about this Gary Russell, man. I kind of want to touch upon this dude, Gary Russell, because I've been reading a lot of comments and people are really, and, you know, my thoughts are mixed about Gary Russell. I mean, the dude's he's fast and he got some power, and you know how America is, or people in general. When they see you with those two elements, man, they overemphasize a fighter. Look at HBO. Look at Showtime. Well, look what Showtime's saying. It's like they hyping it. This dude ain't fighting. No, we don't know what we have until he fights somebody,
that's
man.
Right. That's right.
And they every time they overhype somebody, what's the heavyweight Mexican with the bell pepper nose? What's the dude that they hyped up?
Areola.
Man, he was fighting bombs, dude. And then they was HBO was all on the dude's sack, man. And then they want to throw him in there with Klitschko when he wasn't even ready.
Right.
And look what happens, man. That's what I'm saying. You don't know what you got in Gary Russell until he actually fights somebody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's fighting he's fighting bombs. He's looking good. Looking real good. Look at Zab Judah. All the skill in the world, man. But when he fights bums, he knocks them out, and guess what everybody says? He's back.
Yeah. Hey, I admit I'm guilty of that because Zab is one of my favorite fighters of all time. I don't know why. I just love Zab Judah. So whenever he fight, I always root for him and shit. I'm biased. But Gary Russell Jr. put me in the mind of a Zab Judah, man. Like, remember when Zab was first coming out, when he was just this speed and power, you know, everybody was just lifting this dude up so high. And I like Gary Russell Jr. It's something about I don't trust his defense, if that make any sense.
Oh, I understand you. Look at Berto. They in the same, they got speed and power, no defense. When they fight somebody, look what happens. Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, he's still young. So, you know, I'm kind of like, I'm just leery. I'm not going to say anything until he fights somebody. I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon. I mean, what's going to happen when his speed diminishes?
Yeah. They talking about he calling out Ponce de Leon. You know, what you think? You know, you think he ready for a Ponce de Leon right now?
I don't think that's a bad fight for him to take, but he was calling out Gambeino too. I've seen that, and I'm like, dude, come on, man. You didn't fought some deep level fighters. Now you want top game. Yeah. So.
But you know what? At the same time, Gambeino ain't really fought nobody either, though.
Yeah, he ain't. I mean,
Gambeino got a lot of hype around him. I like Gambeino. Don't get me wrong. I like him, but he got a lot of props from boxing fans. He really ain't done shit either. You know, he took years off of boxing and acting like he fucking like he done earned a spot at Mayweather or Pacquiao or some shit. Like, I don't understand what Gambeino even doing, you know. But Gambeino really, if you look at his resume, I mean, he fought a couple of dudes. He's like right there in the middle of the pack. Like, he's fought the journeyman, but he hasn't fought the elite guys yet, in my opinion.
Right. Oh yeah, you're right. He's on the same boat. He's on the same boat as these other guys, man. That ain't fought nobody, and you don't know what you got until you put them in there with somebody. But you know, I'm sick of all the hype trains, man. And like people say, they get mad at Broner because he's talking like Mayweather or whatever. I don't care what the dude's talking like, man.
Right.
He got his defensive posture. Yeah, he's using it. So what? People was biting off Allen Iverson when he was in the league and he did the Allen Iverson crossover, and then everybody started doing it. Yeah. I mean, even though Allen Iverson, he said he did. He seen somebody do it or whatever, and then he just took it and then he kind of put a little spin on it because he liked to do his crossover. But people don't know that. They get to the league and start doing a crossover, and everybody doing a crossover.
Yeah, same thing with the when he came with the cornrows and the tattoos, and everybody became a thug overnight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And they biting and shit, biting ass.
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't care. I'm looking at what the dude doing in the ring. If you take his defensive posture away from him, he don't fight like Floyd Mayweather.
Right. He don't. That's one thing. See, people like Broner look up to Mayweather, and he got similarities to Mayweather, but he don't fight nothing like Mayweather to me.
No.
I think Mayweather has a way. I mean, I don't even got to justify that argument, but